Hello and welcome to the corner. I'm the Frosted Glass, and I'm joined by my fellow Alabaster Savages, the One-Ton Hammer. Oh, hold on. Okay, now say it without being muted.
Hello.
Okay. Moonshock.
The third one would have been Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is she the one from The Happening?
I don't know. She was also in The New Guy.
She was the one from the it was a space show. I can't remember the name of it. That movie.
I don't know.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. She was in that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's her.
Yeah, we were talking about different politicians and celebrities that we would bang.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
Yeah. And Hammer's filling in for Jack because someone can't deal with me changing the schedule around to the last second over and over.
They had to make up his name.
Yeah. I thought that was very well played. You tricked him into bailing on the stream. That was a masterful
It's an upgrade.
Yeah, it's all part of the plan. Pterodime Mantis.
Hello.
I do have to ask, Hammer, are you going to be eating the entire stream? Because
yes.
So I'm checking out right now.
No, that was my last Tootsie Roll, I promise.
That was my last Tootsie Roll.
I gotta finish it now.
I've been very, very good at not saying anything, but oh my god, you're driving me crazy.
Tell everybody what that's called.
It's called misophonia, the sound or that lovely condition that if you hear somebody eating in your ear, you just want to punch them right in the goddamn nuts.
So, luckily, he's not within punching range, so he's free to eat as much as he wants.
Shut up.
That's my last Tootsie Roll. Sounds like a woman swearing off black dudes.
Oh man, that should be a series of pornos like black. My last Tootsie Roll. I'm about to be married. One more black guy.
Or like a series of porn videos, like it's just Tootsie Roll 5, the candy coating.
All right, and this week's special guest, Jack Cochran.
Hi everybody.
Now you also have to tell us. You wonder what you were saying now. You wonder how many licks it does take to get to the middle of a Tootsie Pop?
Well, it was a Tootsie Roll, but so I was right into the center, baby.
Ooh!
All right, Hammers into black guys. All right. All right. Well, we've got it.
What?
We've got actually a neat schedule with our articles. See, the first two are going to tell us about the horrors that Trump is bringing upon us.
Oh, well, yeah. Didn't you know the world's going to end now?
Oh, he's bringing horrors. This party's getting started.
What?
Yeah.
Why didn't you invite into our stream?
The third is going to tell us who's responsible, and the fourth will tell us what we can do about it.
Oh,
it's a theme night.
Ooh,
all right.
Theme.
It just worked out that way. All right. So
I'm waiting for him to squeeze in some kind of superhero shit just to trigger my ass too.
So the first of the horrors that will be coming any day now. Trump is about to take away women's right to vote.
What? Oh, this is Lilith.
Cool.
Lilith. Oh, she's our favorite dark angel.
Can I become an American citizen to endorse this this movement?
Welcome aboard.
Yes, we've had this one several times, and if that's her in the picture, she is probably the best looking medium author.
Oh, she's pretty. She's very pretty. I'll hold on to guys. I'll get you a picture of her.
But she is probably crazy.
Oh yeah, she's definitely a fucking loon, but she's actually a hot loon. There's her picture right there. Enjoy. Yeah. Now, of course, Jack will probably say that she's fat, but whatever.
I think she is all right for a medium author.
Yes.
But by the scale of medium authors, she's very high. But as the general population, she's pretty, but she's not like.
She's like a younger Rachel Wilson.
She looks like she's giving a dirty look to the Starbucks barista for forgetting the whipped cream.
Her name was spelled wrong. She definitely has I want to talk to your manager vibes, but she's pretty.
You cut out, Moon.
Oh, I'm just saying I have no idea what the hell I was saying. Don't worry about me.
No.
Ooh, there's a picture of her that shows some of her leg. Here, I'll give you guys that picture too. Hold on. Just a second.
Sexy ankle time.
Yeah.
This is going to be a private picture collection, isn't it?
Oh, look,
you shut the hell up.
Quentin Tarantino just joined the chat. Oh.
Yeah.
Republicans don't view us as equal. I miss the days when Republicans wanted us to go back to the 1950s. Now they're drawing us back to the 1900s with a bill that will destroy many women's right to vote, including my own.
If you want a profile picture showing some leg, I just put that link in the chat.
So, wait, we get to destroy women's rights too?
I know, I'm already hard.
I cannot stop winning. There's just so much winning.
I know.
We can't stop winning. We can't
You may
win
even
no
get tired
more.
of winning.
She looks like she's got a nice ass.
Yeah, oh yeah. Who was it that did? I think it was Salty Cracker. He actually has that that clip of Trump saying, "We can't stop winning."
Yeah, well, Andrew
There's too
Klavan
much
always
winning.
plays it on his Daily Wire show. Let's see. It's Bill H.R. 22 and has already passed the House of Representatives once. It was created with the intent of appealing to conservatives' racism.
Whoa, racist as well? Oh, I am so in.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Dude,
Terry's super hard now.
why didn't they campaign on some of this stuff? It would have been such a bigger win.
I would have applied for American citizenship just to vote for it.
If this is racist, this is a good thing because it targets black women. That's perfect because they're the ones having all the abortions anyway.
Oh, I see what you.
I mean, statistically, he's right.
They claim the bill is about preventing undocumented migrants from voting illegally, but that's a twisting of the truth, as Axios explains. Especially considering that illegal votes like this almost never happen.
Wait,
And there's no problem in banning it.
is Axios what is that the way that black people ask for something? Like, I got Axios. Oh, come on, that was funny.
It had potential. It needs some more workshopping. All right.
Yeah.
Especially, all right. The bill would require people to present documentation proving they are a U.S. citizen when they register to vote and when it's time to actually vote.
Voter ID, absolutely.
We haven't reached why this will have horrible consequences yet.
I was so appalled. The first time I went to vote in Australia, you vote in pencil. I was horrified. Like, how is this legal? I don't understand.
Is it like those Scantrons where you need a number 2 pencil to vote?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. But whatever the reason, they gave me a fucking pencil to vote with. You know, I didn't have to prove who I was. I could have given any name, and as long as it was in the book, they would have marked me off. And then they give me a fucking pencil to vote with. It's like, oh my god, this is the worst thing I've ever seen.
What's your name?
Votes really matter. Wink.
What's your name? Paul Hogan.
Hey, he is not prime minister, okay?
Steve Irwin 2. There.
Junior.
Let's see. Okay, a regular ID card is not enough proof alone to show that you are a citizen, because non-citizens can get those too. You would also need to show your birth certificate, for example, to prove that you can vote here.
What?
And for
Good.
but here's the sticking point. All right. And for women like me who are married and took our husband's last name when we got married, my birth certificate and my ID have 2 separate names. So if this bill passes, called the SAVE Act, I would immediately lose my right to vote because I would not have enough documented proof that I am a U.S. citizen. I literally screamed no when I first read this bill and the implications of it. I also cried some.
I love how she's
literally shaking, I'm sure.
Yeah. And Six in chat says that I vote for Vegemite for Prime Minister. If Vegemite was a candidate, I fucking would.
That sounds like the Australian version of the Force, Vegemite.
But she cried some, guys. We need to show some sensitivity. Oh.
No. I'm very sensitive around that area when I get hard. So no, I'm showing all the sensitivity I can.
As V would say, you cry with your penis. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted my husband and I to have the same last names when we got married, and he said it was important to him, I am being punished. I'd become his property if this bill passed, as the government decided that his vote alone was enough for the two of us.
Well, she does have the look of somebody who would wear a spiked collar and a chain, so yeah. She looks naughty in those pictures.
Mm.
Oh, come on. You can't tell me she doesn't.
She is trying to look.
Walk into Vegemite penis, and it's like that is the perfect entry point to this stream.
Wait. Do white women in Australia put Vegemite on their vaginas?
Ew.
I don't know enough about the tastes of Australian dogs to tell you which lure they use to get them interested.
All right. Well, next time you see your mom or something. Okay. Even when you do things exactly like Republicans want you to, they will still oppress and betray you. This is an example.
Too bad.
This is bullshit. Your premarital name is in the census.
No. Everyone betray her. She's fed up with this world.
Well, time to go to Canada and ask for a maid.
Way to go. Come on.
Get up here.
For this and many other reasons, I started a GoFundMe to raise enough money for my husband and I to get a real ID, which is enough proof for me to still vote because it's a special ID and a passport.
You want to know who has a GoFundMe? Me. Give me money.
I'm waiting for her to say. I'm waiting for her to say that if she gets enough, she'll start a Discord server.
Yeah.
My birthday was yesterday, and I got nothing. So I don't want to hear this bitch.
I believe it was only $10,000, and Anita Sarkeesian will be able to get that Discord server.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because she needs so much money to do so little.
I'm impressed that Frosted invested the $10,000 to open the one that he's got.
I had to build servers. I have to pay so many people to work around the clock.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've almost raised enough money to afford it now. I don't make enough for the added expenses on my own, so please donate if you can. I want to do this. I want to do this right away before I lose my right to even apply for these things.
So let me get this straight. Pretty women on the internet, she's a whore. There you go.
Yeah.
What a surprise.
This bill affects a lot more than women, though. It affects people of color and young voters. People who can't afford.
I'm interested. You don't have to keep telling it to me.
Yeah, stop drilling. You struck oil. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Doesn't she realize we just don't care about them anymore because we're such a racist country?
Yeah.
People who can't afford real IDs and disabled people.
Oh, there's that disabled thing, grouping them in with the LGBTQ people.
Well,
if they want faggotry to be a mental illness, I'm on board.
Yeah. I vote by mail, for example, because I'm disabled. Sure you are. Not only can I not stand in long lines in order to vote, but I'm often too sick or have too much of a migraine to do so, even in a wheelchair.
What?
Yeah,
so you can't even sit in a wheelchair for very long.
So I vote at home by mail when I have the time and energy to do so.
But how many times do you vote by mail from home?
26 per election.
Well, there you go. See,
I might be able personality.
I might be able to sympathize with her on this because I can't stand up for long periods of time either. So
she's participating exponentially.
Now, to Hammer's point, if this author was also your age, then I would have more sympathy. She's not at the age where it makes sense that her body is starting to, get to the point where these things would be strenuous.
Well, what I have isn't age dependent, but I see your point.
Also, if it weren't for the fact that there's multiple photos of her posing sexily, not looking disabled at all.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I can look nice. If you were to look at me from just meeting me, you would never know that I have all these problems.
Where are your sexy photos, Hammer?
Yeah,
Hammer.
Yeah, Hammer.
My avatar is available for viewing.
Are you a claw or a ball peen, sir?
I'm a sledge, motherfucker.
The real truth is Hammer got so sick of his girlfriend stepping on his feet that when he danced that he took drastic steps.
I mean, that's cool.
Somebody did say, please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
There you go.
Can't touch this.
He loved dancing, and ironically, his foot came loose.
Yeah.
All right.
God, we are such assholes.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. We're just nice guys.
As if that makes me not a person. This is what drives me crazy about all this. I've been talking for years.
Makes you not a person.
Does she identify as not a person?
I've been talking for years to people about the dangers of Christian nationalism. How conservatives and Christians have been destroying this country for decades.
Christian nationalism? What is this, like a new version of Nazism? It's like, I'm a Christian national motherfucker.
It's their alternate to Nazism is, he's not a Nazi, he's a Christian nationalist. It was just worse.
See, so instead of a swastika, they have a red flag, a white dot, and a crucifix in the middle?
Yeah, it's the same kind of scaremongering bullshit. It's just, they ran up, like, Nazi got worn out, effectively, and they just went to the shelf, and all they had left was Christian nationalist.
I can just see him parading down the road with all those banners on the sticks, and they have the big old fucking red banners with the crucifix in the middle of this white circle. They're like, down with the Christians, down with the Christians.
Also the sickness.
Yes. And they have to burn Korans in effigy.
I talked about how extreme the people in my small town were, and so many Christians told me that was what my problem was. I was equating all Christians with people in my small town.
Why is she living in a small town? There's nothing but white people there.
Because John Mellencamp made it sound cool.
Yeah.
He was born in a small town.
Yeah.
And he was a cougar like her, so there you go.
Yeah.
And I will readily admit that the people in my small town are extreme.
Oh,
like,
here we go.
Extremely small, or what?
Yeah, I mean, bigger.
Maybe they're extremely town.
Yeah, they're extremely
land.
Hey, Paul.
Bunch of racist midgets running around preaching about Jesus.
Yeah, how dare they?
Well, I still thought evangelical Christianity was a problem in America and destroying this country. I did think the people in my small town were more extreme than most Christians. I thought this specifically because many of them didn't believe in women's rights to vote.
And the name of this town?
Yeah.
Awesome Land? Oh.
Maybe she was doing what Dream Academy was talking about and living in a northern town.
Maybe. We will need to know the name before we
can definitely. And singing, hey, ya, la, la, la.
It'd be hilarious if it turned out she lived in Canada.
Then she does live in a northern town.
Yeah.
And here I am realizing I was wrong about that I gave evangelical conservative Christians too much of the benefit of the doubt. I believed in their goodness too much. I believed they wouldn't stoop to such levels. The fact that this country is being run by conservative Christians who are the most extreme I can imagine or ever heard of, and yet liberal Christians still argue with me every day that I'm stereotyping Christians, deeply disturbs me. Liberal
Christians.
Continue your thought, Hammer.
Conservative Christians are not the majority of the Republican Party.
Yeah. And she's also the one running around with black angel feathers on. It's like, Christians! Free.
Why is it in my head when some of these people talk or I hear their words? I just hear that scene from that one fake martial arts movie with the chick going, ooey, 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 ooey.
Oh, Kung Pao.
Yeah. That's all I hear. Whenever we get these whiners, and I blame Sinatra Says, because he plays that clip with that fat bitch, Amberlynn Reed. And it's fucking hilarious.
I'd blame YMS because he uses that sound in a lot of his videos.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny as shit, but it's like the Charlie Brown mom voice, you know, like that. Because they just have the same talking points, and they're just whining. You're just a crybaby whiner. Oh my god, my life is so hard. I don't have any real challenge. Fuck off.
Liberal Christians need to wake up and realize who is running their religion, because it's not them and they're arguing with the wrong person. I'm guessing it's the Pope. I don't know. Just a shot in the dark. Yeah.
Commie Pope, no.
Call your senators and
Jack, I got a gift for you, and it's in chat.
Is it money?
Nope. It's a nice video clip just for you.
Oh.
what was it? The thing from the thing from Kung Pao.
Six typed it out in chat. That's pretty funny. Hey, Six.
Let's see.
Yes.
Call,
bookmark that and download it later.
call your senators and representatives and make sure to tell them to vote against this bill. It will help take all women's rights away if it passes. It's very hard to get rights back if you lose them. Our news isn't reporting on.
Now that she's made it a point of it, I'm going to vote. I'm going to call them, tell them, pass this bill. I'm totally behind it.
Oh, absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm going to find a Democrat named Bill and then just vote against him.
Yeah, look,
just following orders.
They always do this hyperbolic bullshit. We keep voting for these bills and we never get what they're describing.
Yeah.
Our news isn't reporting on it enough, and Republicans are saying outrageous things to distract from it. Don't let them get away with this.
But are they truly, truly, truly outrageous?
I want to see if
Gem and the holograms.
Exactly.
I want to see if anyone in the comments is like, "You're crazy."
No, it won't be. If anyone wrote that, they'd end up in the same situation that you are, where they just.
He's in medium purgatory.
Yeah.
I say we institute this the same day we annex Greenland.
Oh my God, that one is triggering my OCD. What an horrible country. Oh.
Yeah. What an horrible country the Empire is becoming.
Frederick Banville, you're a moron.
No,
She's just not familiar with. Go ahead, Terry.
No, I'm all in favor of taking over Greenland.
Oh, absolutely. Then it'll be red, white, and blue land.
No,
look, no one else is using it.
Yeah.
As I said, we take it over and rename it Redland just to mess with Terry.
Yeah.
We'll trade. We'll tell you what. We'll trade Denmark, California for Greenland.
Wait,
we can have California.
I gotta see how her GoFundMe is doing.
Oh yeah, where is it? I want to see this shit. Actually, no, I don't want to see this shit.
Nobody wants California though.
Oh, $400 raise of $400.
Nice.
Do you know how much a passport card costs?
$400?
$30. A passport card is $30. A full passport, actual with paper in it, is $130. She's well over what she needs.
Yeah, I want to see who is her. Oh, I see.
I write about politics and religion, which is dangerous under the current administration.
Oh
yes,
God!
Very.
Try doing that in Russia, bitch.
Yeah,
I can't afford a
She's
real
so
ID.
brave.
I can't afford a real ID, which you need in the state of California, or a passport for my husband and I. It would really help if we could get these funds so we can flee if we need to.
Flee to where? Onto something. Californians can't leave without a special ID, so they're trapped in California.
I wonder if this the guy that donated $200 was like her husband or something.
Real ID is also $30, by the way.
It's probably some dude she sent foot pics to.
Probably.
I love that she has a passport generic picture in there too.
Yeah. So there you have it. Women are not going to be able to vote because it turns out they change their name when they get married.
Finally.
Does anybody have a passport?
I have a passport.
I used to, but then it expired because I didn't need to go anywhere.
Mine's probably expired. That last time I was out of the country was like 10 years ago in Canada.
Yeah, I had exactly one stamp when I went to London, and that's it.
I mean, I've got a passport. It's my only ID because I don't drive.
Oh.
All right. Well, with the end of the first article comes the first game. And that, of course, is Sad Libs Double Prompt Edition.
I don't know what's going on over there.
What are you and Son doing?
No, Son's upstairs. I'm playing with my dog.
I was hoping that's what was going on, but otherwise, I'm making doggy noises into the microphone.
No, I'm looking at Lilith Headstrom going.
Yeah.
Right. This is where I take 4 headlines from Medium, take out 2 words, and you guys fill in those words Mad Lib style, and then the chat votes on which is best. So, Hammer, I'm going to need a thing plural.
The 1-ton Gunsky?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Because you can't be Jackhammer.
You're filling in for Jack.
You just had to get his name on the stream somehow.
1-Tunsky.
There you go.
Plural thing. Vaginas.
Oh my god.
All right, let's see. Moon, I need an adjective.
You got it, Johnny. She's been petted and patted. An adjective. How about would mongoloid work?
I mean, it's an adjective.
There you go.
Okay.
This is going to be good.
Mongo is only pawn in game of life. All right. Terry, I need a type of person, plural.
Pause.
Ooh. Skanks. Them damn whores.
Jack, I need a negative adjective.
Ooh.
Pompous.
Oh, you're too nice, Jack.
All right, let's see. Moon, give me a type of person, plural.
Oh, you would say that. How about? Oh wait. How about good? How about? How about shit? No. How about CHINX? Chinks.
All right.
Vaginas and chinks.
So, Terry, give me a person, possessive.
This is Jack's wet dream.
Mongoloid.
All right. Jack, give me a past tense transitive verb.
Oh shoot! My brother-in-law almost he called and I missed it.
Give me a second. I wasn't thinking of past tense transitive verbs.
All right. Well, until then, Hammer, give me a type of person.
Type of person.
This one will be easy.
I gotta be careful. One-armed.
What?
So amputees.
Yeah.
Yeah, an amputee. There you go.
There's pompous amputees. They've always been.
As funny as that.
All right. So Jack.
I'm go. Splooged.
Well, can you splooge? Well, I suppose you can splooge something.
Yeah. I splooged on her face.
Let me go ask my girlfriend. Honey, can you be splooged?
All right.
Oh, I get smacked right in the face.
All right. Okay. So
murdered.
So Hammers is, as vaginas kill kids, how do queer chinks expose and counter cruelty?
Queer chinks.
Wow.
Only the queer chinks can save us now.
They're such nice people. Quinks. Is a queer chink a quink?
Oh, so that's what Cheers was about.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
It was killer vaginas.
has, yeah, it's Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, but it's vaginas. All right. So Moons revisiting a Mongoloid love, one of Jack Gunsky's most beloved lesbian films.
Yeah.
Well, look, Gunsky is an artiste.
Yes.
So it's like lesbian spank inferno, you know.
Ew.
All right, let's see. Terry's. These men transitioned from whores. How they're splooged now is shocking.
Oh.
Ew.
All right, and Jax. Finding the light during pompous times. Guidance I learned from a gay amputees.
Oh. I'm sorry, but Queer Chinks wins.
I'm actually going to give it to Moonshock for Gunsky's beloved lesbian films.
The Mongoloid love.
I think if JFKRP's in the audience, that one's getting at least one vote.
Excuse me.
All right, so I'll put a poll in chat so they can vote on which one is best. And we have less than half as many likes as we have viewers.
You.
Yeah, I bet you don't even care about women voting.
No, but I do care about the likes to dislike ratio. So
I clicked
hit
on
the
like. I'm
button,
sorry.
guys.
I forgot.
Shame. All right, looks like Hammer and Moon are... Oh, Hammer's slightly ahead.
Yep. The Queer Chinks will always win.
Steel Panther has a song called Bukkake Tears, according to Evil One.
Oh, that's the good kind of tears.
But,
I mean, Steel Panther is an awesome band. I do like them.
Splooged whores.
Bukkake Tears sounds like some Palme d'Or winning art film.
Yeah, but at least that's good marketing. I might watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, Hammer's going to win.
I got killer vaginas on my side.
Absolutely.
Hey, you say vagina and anything Asian, you got my attention. So I'm like, what's this then?
All right. Well, I think I can end it there. So it looks like Hammer wins this week.
I don't know. I needed some more mail-in votes so I could win.
I just like the fact that Jack isn't here, and so Jack won. His replacement won. So the one time Jack wins is when he's not here.
Accepting the award for Jack is Hammer.
Hey, I need to go and find this Lilith person so I can get her to vote for me from a mail-in location.
Well, I've got some extra votes under my table, but I don't have a water leak, so we can't count them.
All right.
Do you have any queer chinks in that basement of yours, Jack?
There's nothing in the basement right now. Don't look.
All right. So now for our next article. But, women losing the right to vote is not the only thing that Trump is doing.
What?
Yes.
Oh, no.
How many executive orders now has he done? Like 85 or something like that?
That's
they're coming after straight white dudes, too.
Oh. They're
Ew.
eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the
I'm
cats.
literally shaking.
Eat the cats.
I love how that was such a ridiculous thing, but it became a meme and it just boosted his ratings.
Yeah. Mike Wyant Jr.
All right.
Come at me, bro.
Called my U.S. Senate.
He's a public figure. What the? Is that who that really is? Oh, he's so special. He's got one of those Fellowship of the Ring clip pins on. Oh, he's so special. You stupid motherfucker. All right, hold on. Let me get this. This guy is. He's got one of those problem goatees, and he's sitting in one of those DX racer chairs. You're so special. Fucking douchebag. I hate people that use those. They're all douchebags.
Oh, Moons were very angry about that guy's chair.
Yes, yes, I am. Anybody who has ever sat in one of those fucking things has always been the biggest fucking douchebag ever.
Oh, he looks like Mark Wade's little brother.
He's got no mouth either. He's got like a patch of skin for a mouth.
Does he have to scream?
Yeah, maybe. He's like fucking Neo, man. When they close his fucking mouth, he's going, I got nothing but skin.
If you gave this guy a fedora, he would be like, lady.
I feel like the ghost of Christmas Future is gonna show him to me and say, "That's who you'll be if you don't change your ways."
Right?
Because he looks like a douchey future me. Oh God,
like
he even has my same glasses.
Okay, you heard it here first. Frost's real name is Mike Wyant Jr. and he's a writer on Medium.
Yeah, you got me.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Frosted owns Medium and that weird website with all the phony genders in it.
Yeah.
See, I think it makes sense. See, they banned Frosted from the site, but they didn't ban Mike Wyant Jr. So he found a workaround.
Oh, and Will, you're gonna hate this. He's got a black cat for a pet. Yeah.
All right. The one thing that I'm scared of is that like Elon will find out that USAID was funding Medium, and it'll be shut down.
There you go.
Oh,
that's fair.
I could never
forgive him.
Administrator. Oh, he has 252 followers, and he's following 102.
It's okay. Called my U.S. senators and representative today, like I do Monday through Friday, every day to the best of my ability.
Oh, they must love him.
All right, so you're a Karen. All right.
Yeah.
Today was different. This is a bit of a read, but it's important. Please take a few minutes. I moved this to Medium so that there is a voiceover function. So I hope those of you who are busy or don't like to read take the time to listen using Medium's audio reader. Okay, Here we go. I've been calling mostly on behalf of other people. Trans friends, queer family, and immigrants I'm close to. No, I will not elaborate on that last one. Today, I called for myself. They're coming right for us.
They're coming right for us.
Thin out their numbers. Thin out their numbers. I think most people know the Trump admin forced departments to scrub all mention of trans folks, as well as terms like diversity, trans, non-binary, and women in COVID.
They did because they're all fake, you stupid motherfucker. Where the hell have you been? Did you even read the executive orders?
Why would he do that?
For fuck's sake.
How many kids has this guy got in his basement?
All of them.
They did this under the guise of removing DEI from everywhere.
Good!
Here's the executive order if you aren't familiar. Ending radical and wasteful government DEI programs and preferencing.
Good. Frame that motherfucker and keep that in the fucking Hall of History. Put that in the Smithsonian that says, this is the best executive order ever. Ever!
Take your time with that. It's grade A propaganda and doublespeak.
Oh, not like the bullshit that your fucking past 4 years have been like, no, not at all. Biden wasn't doing any of that. No.
Well, while they were busy censoring the entirety of the federal government and trying to force grantees to do the same, which is now frozen by judicial order, they also, in their fervor, removed the plus from the end of LGBT plus and changed it to LGB.
What are you, a pussy? God, get your fucking...
And
I think they should shorten it even further. Instead of LGB, they should just have F.
Oh, does this guy just walk around saying, my pussy hurts? All
right, clip it.
Shut the hell up.
All right. And in so doing, they erased me.
They didn't do a very good job. No. If they erased him, they did a terrible job because we can still see him.
There's no eraser that big.
Okay,
unfortunately, he was written in pen.
Yeah, this guy, he's one of those fucking people because I'm a cis white dude.
Did they erase him with those Zempic?
What a fucking fag. I'm sorry, but he is definitely a faggot. Fuck this guy.
Yeah. You don't have to be homosexual to be a fag.
No,
right.
you don't.
Yep, this 43-year-old cis white dude who looks like he crushes beers on his forehead has a wall of MAGA hats and an unironic "Don't Tread on Me" flag next to a Doge poster.
Scalping MAGA people or something?
Yeah.
Why does he have all those hats?
No, I think what he needs is a mirror because he's obviously very misguided as to what he looks like.
Yeah. All right. They erased me too. 3 weeks in.
What?
But wait. What do I mean? I hope that's not rhetorical and he's actually questioning himself.
The next sentence says everything.
I'm pretty upfront about the fact I'm asexual. At least since
he's not.
At least since I came out in 2023 at ChiCon 8. The hell's ChiCon 8?
It sounds like a commie convention.
Hold on, let me take a look.
Chicago convention, ChiCon.
Or did he just?
Is that what that is?
Or did he just really badly misspell chicken?
I was thinking that too.
Oh, he's a fucking sci-fi geek. It's the World Science Fiction Convention. What a fucking pansy ass bitch.
That's someone who's a science fiction nerd. He doesn't know what the word asexual means because humans are not asexual. That's not how we reproduce.
No, that is impossible. I'm sorry. No.
Let me tell you how this played out. Bunch of people were in a convention hall. Speaker's running a little late. They're like, all right, we're just waiting on Piers Anthony. He's pretty old now. He had to pee again. We'll be right back. And then he just wanders up on the stage, walks up to the microphone and says, hi, everybody. I'm asexual. He's like, get off the fucking stage. Security tackles him, drags him out. And he's like, they're attacking white dudes.
Do you think this guy pees sitting down?
Probably.
Yeah, I think he just was dressed as Spock or something probably, and he just stands up in front of everybody and goes, "Everybody, I don't have sex," and they were all just like, "Yeah," and they were all just like, "Yeah, us too."
Yeah. If this guy was asexual, he'd be like one of those little dolls that the girls have that have nothing at all, no genitals, no nothing. It's like you have nothing.
He'd be like bacteria where he reproduces by splitting himself in half.
Yeah, mitosis.
Both halves grow to be full size. That is asexual reproduction.
Right.
That is not how humans reproduce.
You think he has mitochondria?
Have some kind of medical condition that makes him not have sexual drive.
Yeah,
which is different. But at the same time, they might have caught him at the sci-fi convention licking toilet bowls because that's his fetish. And they're like, what are you doing? He's like, I can't have sex. then they let him go. So he's just been using that for
that is all too realistic, unfortunately.
No, we all know what is wrong with this guy. He's one of those fucking... God, what are they... he's not necessarily MGTOW, but he's one of those fucking guys he's one of those guys that will never ever fucking get laid and has given up.
Right. That's why he calls himself asexual. It's because he can't get a woman.
Exactly. He's just like,
I feel attacked.
I'm not even gonna look.
He's an incel, not a MGTOW.
Yeah, that's the word. That's the word.
Are you talking about male feminists?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I
can't pull off a rape.
Those who fall into the MGTOW category, I was not talking about you. I got the wrong term. This guy is definitely a fucking incel.
Oh, Evil One makes a good point. He might be a survivor of Heaven's Gate.
You still have the tracksuit and the shoes?
Yeah. He's like, I just couldn't go through with it, man. I love the shoes, but the track pants were just too much. Even though I already did the castration part.
Don't worry, Hale Bop will be back again someday.
All right. Oh, that was it. They were thinking of Hanson. They got confused. All right.
Yeah.
It's in my author bio as well. But I thought you said you were straight. Well, I am. When I am sexually attracted to anyone, and that's rare as hell, well, then you're not asexual, are you?
Yeah, dude, you are. This guy's a fucking idiot.
You just have really low sex drive. All right. And that's rare as hell. It's to women. So to use the technical terms, I'm a cisgender, meaning my gender matches what I was assigned at birth, asexual white man. If you want to get specific, I'm a romantic asexual, but I doubt you want to do that right now.
Oh my God. Yeah, he is gay with extra steps. Yeah, exactly, Ter.
What he did was he went through all the categories of how you can find your way into being LGB in some way, and he found the least offensive one and selected that.
Yeah, he wants to be in that category so fucking hard. He was desperately found where he would get his little.
I can qualify for this one. It really doesn't make any difference. I'll take that.
Yeah,
male feminist. He's trying to weasel his way into some chick's panties.
Yeah,
he's drunk enough.
Yeah,
and then probably murder her.
Some woman will find him as a challenge because of that. Oh, you don't like to have sex? I bet you I can get you to fuck me.
Yeah, it's like he's got a mental pry bar that he's just kind of work his way into something.
Mental pry bar.
Yeah, he really is trying to pry his way into there somewhere and redefining what I'm a romantic asexual. No,
I'm sorry, I have to disagree with you. It's an actual pry bar, and he got caught trying to break into a morgue. Like, I was sexually aroused.
I'm a necrophiliac.
So he's now an RA. He's not. No, there's no LGBTQ. Now he's just RA. There you go, dude. Done.
Like I said, it's just F.
Yeah.
He's
and I was represented by the A in LGBTQIA plus, or just the plus at the end. Now I don't exist according to my government.
Well, then wouldn't that be a negative?
If only.
That would be a negative, not a positive. So you'd be the big Takia minus.
To be fair, nobody considers him a real person to begin with.
He doesn't exist. How do you write this article?
Yeah, exactly.
A ghostwriter.
Yeah.
Literally a ghostwriter.
Oh, but that's not all. Call now and we'll throw in. Oh no!
But wait, there's more.
Every fifth caller gets a 2-spirit for free.
That's a lot of damage. All right,
you want me to show you what the plus means?
Right. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the anti-vaxxer who had part of his brain eaten by a parasite and seems to have gotten a bunch of kids killed for measles a while back, got confirmed as head of the Department of Health and Human Services. Yup, it happened yesterday. Trump wrote an executive order giving RFK a list of targeted priorities. That's normal, but there's, as usual, a bunch of shady stuff in it. The biggest of which is the general overview that they're doing this for children, but the text of the order does not actually limit this analysis to children. It's a blanket statement. Here's the full order up at whitehouse.gov.
Wait, if it's a blanket statement, is it racist against Indians as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only dot, or feather, not dot.
Feather, not dot. Yeah.
Yeah, the West Indies, not the East Indies.
Here's the one that will hit roughly 1 in 10 Americans. Section 5.3. Assess the prevalence of and threat posed by the prescription of selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs/antidepressants, antipsychotics, mood stabilizers, stimulants, and weight loss drugs. I added the emphasis and the more well-known meaning for the first one, since they're trying to hide it, apparently.
Drug addiction is probably bad.
You mean by giving the technical term they're trying to hide it?
Yeah, they're trying to hide it within the text of the bill or the paperwork. Yeah,
they're trying to hide it. They're trying to hide it by being more accurate.
Yes. No. The text of the bill is the last place anyone will ever look, so it's the perfect hiding place.
Yeah,
that's true. If they really didn't want to hide it, they'd put it in the penumbra.
No one ever looks there. It's like that Norm Macdonald bit where he talks about, like, if I ever murdered someone, I'd put them in a really deep grave, because they always check the shallow graves first.
Well, they're easier to dig up.
Let's see. I added the emphasis on the more. Okay, yeah, but take a second and go back and read that. The threat of mood stabilizers and antipsychotics. I'm bipolar 1, the bad kind.
Oh, right.
Of course you are. My manic episodes would leave you spinning as I claim divine providence in all my actions. You don't say.
So I'm a spurg who hides behind a self-diagnosis that I got from TikTok. Got it.
Yeah. Listen to what I have to say. By the way, I often wrongly think I'm right.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. I'm bipolar 1, the bad kind. Okay, I got that.
Bad kind. I'm a bad boy.
Is there a good kind of bipolar?
You ain't bad. You ain't nothing. All right. They're coming after the meds that make me able to participate in society. And they're coming after yours. Yeah, SSRIs, antidepressants, are the first on the list. They want us depressed, unwell, and for some of us, crazy.
Well, it's nice that he called it crazy.
Look, you're never going to survive unless you get a little crazy.
That's true.
Well, that's just so you'll lower your prices.
That's also true.
Easier to put away people for being nuts when you take away their meds, after all. So, today I called for me. I left messages for Schumer at both his numbers, as well as a message at Gillibrand's Albany office.
It's screaming wildly into the phone.
Yes.
Having a manic episode.
Trump is literally making me crazy. Surprisingly, I spoke with someone at Gillibrand's Washington office, and they listened to me explain everything above, as well as my call for the Democratic Party to unify as an opposition party until Republicans back down. Because they're just steamrolling us right now with complete inaction. They were empathetic and understanding. I was honestly surprised.
They just wanted to pacify you until they could get you off the phone. They weren't empathetic.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Then I called Representative Elise Stefanik, my rep. Someone answered in Washington. They usually do. And I started my spiel. After I explained that I looked like a guy you'd expect in a MAGA hat and driving a truck with truck nuts, they started typing. I started with my erasure on the LGBTQ plus pages, then dovetailed into the executive order and the incendiary language. I asked her to take a moment and read the order, then realized that it affects a huge number of her constituents. We live in the middle of nowhere and get brutal winters where we can go weeks and months without seeing the sun. Seasonal affective disorder is huge out here, and the treatment, if vitamin D supplements fail, are, you guessed it, SSRIs. They actually took my information to contact me. Color me surprised.
No, it's because they were passing this along to the FBI so they could file it under Timothy McVeigh or Ted Kaczynski.
Quick side note, I did call Governor Hochul and ask her to remove Mayor Adams after he went on public television and on camera discussed how he'd set up a quid pro quo with the Trump admin, i.e. if he lets ICE into Rikers, they'd drop his federal fraud charges. That triggered a mass resignation event with some pretty amazing resignation letters from otherwise super conservative lawyers. Turns out they actually have ethics. You can read former acting USA SDNY Danielle Sassoon's, is she a hairdresser? Resignation letter, where she straight up destroys the idea of this being legal or appropriate here. Asua, Hagen Scotton's resignation letter from today is here. It's short and spicy. Now what? This far.
Representative Luna, short and spicy.
This far, no farther. That's what.
Get Picard to say that. This far, no farther.
That's or you get a Maury Povich. This far, no farther. That's what. We call, we march, we organize, and we make the Democratic Party do their goddamn job and unite against a fascist takeover. That's what. Because this, right now, right here, is the easiest it's going to get. It was easier 3 weeks ago. It'll be harder in another 3 weeks. This far, no farther. I'm going to call Monday through Friday until something changes. I highly suggest you all do that same.
What is he? Is he like fucking Picard in First Contact? The line must be drawn here.
No, see, this guy's on like 8 lists by now because he keeps calling and harassing them.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
This far, no farther. I didn't know Far was black. That's new to me.
Yeah, that's the problem with these modern revolutionaries. They're also lazy. Like, oh, I'm gonna make a performance dance video and then call my representative about my mental disorders that keep me from getting a grown-up job somewhere. Fuck off.
Yeah,
weirdo.
He's referencing Schumer. Wasn't he? Isn't he being investigated for some kind of fraud or something like that?
I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, I
This guy's
actually
gonna get a knock at the door by the FBI.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I actually looked at the link where it shows the full executive order, and like the thing of looking at over prescribing stuff. It's listed under things investigating the health of children, so it's obviously geared towards children, not asexual people like him. Adults.
In his defense, he has the mind of a child, so maybe he thinks he's covered under this executive order.
Yeah, he might identify as a child.
Yeah, exactly.
An asexual child.
Yeah. All right, President Trump, we got all the illegals. All right, now go after the bipolar asexuals. I hate them.
Somebody starts playing, let's get this party started.
Especially this one tag on Medium.
They're poisoning the blood of our country.
Next thing you know, Medium will be illegal. Executive order number such and such.
If that happens, I'll join the resistance.
What would happen if Medium went down? Do you have like a backup retard repository?
I don't know.
Guardian, right?
I'd have to do some research, find other sources.
Is Vox still out there?
I think the Mary Sue's still around.
Yeah,
because most of them have gone out of business, like because they just couldn't maintain their business model of saying retarded shit and having people listen to them.
I'm pretty sure Vox is still out there, right?
What was that one that I think they were called the Try Guys that they were part of?
Oh yeah, but that's not.
It was BuzzFeed, was it?
Try Guys is a YouTube thing.
No,
Yeah,
they
but
were
I think
part
they
of
were
something
part of-
bigger before that.
Yeah, I thought they were part of BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed. That's what it was. BuzzFeed. Are they?
Yeah.
Did they go under?
I have no idea.
Vox is
I
still
haven't
out
heard
there.
anything about them in a long time.
Okay.
all right. Well, with the end of the second article comes the second game, which is for the chat only hammer, and that is the caption. And that is the caption contest.
What the fuck did I
Son,
do?
you son of a
You
bitch!
replace Jack, so you get his condemnation.
Oh, okay. I'll try to lose next time.
And this is where I show a photo of a political figure event, and the chat has to come up with a caption for it, and whichever one we like best, I'll tweet out after the show. And this week, I couldn't resist going with Elon Musk holding a chainsaw.
Yes.
The Doge father.
Fuera!
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good caption in and of itself.
Yeah, well, that's who gave it to him. That was what's his name? Malay?
Yeah. Javier
Yeah.
Malay.
Javier Malay gave it to him. A little disappointed it's not a steal, but
I'm a little disappointed it doesn't attach to somebody's wrist.
The boiled potato is that's actually true. He said he remembers the Try Guys. They all had dangerously low levels of testosterone. They actually did take a testosterone test, and they were all like life-threateningly low on testosterone.
I watched actually, Son and I we watched that video, and I think it was the Asian guy that had the highest level.
I don't remember the specifics, but I remember that like all of them were in like, you need to get this fixed. It is actually endangering your life.
Yes.
Wait, who are the Try Guys again?
Four guys.
YouTube channel, right?
Yeah. There are a bunch of guys that work for BuzzFeed, and I guess they tried things. I don't know. I never actually watched them.
Yeah, they went around trying different things. Like they would eat certain things, or they would get certain services, stuff like that.
All right. Let's see. This remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre is looking great. I'm starting a chainsaw company called the Choppy Chainsaw Company. All right, there's something so innocent about it. All right, Elon shops at Home Depot. Mexicans flee. I don't know if this is a caption suggestion, but hail to the king, baby. All right, now I am going to have a chainsaw duel with Rory Calhoun. I don't know who that is. Let's see. We have determined California is a waste, so we are removing it.
Someone is getting timed out. Don't just time him out. I think ban him from the channel. I think it's the only way he'll learn.
I only put that one in there because wasn't he at like a place where they were like the Spanish or Mexican or something like that?
No, probably. It's given to him by.
It's a take on El Chapo or Chapo.
Well, I can't see it because it was timed out. Let's see.
What?
We'll never know what it said.
I got half a pack of smoke, a chainsaw, and I'm on a mission from God. Nice reference. All right. This is the new merchandise, Doge the Chainsaw.
Spaceballs the Chainsaw.
Doge the Flamethrower.
Well, we got a lot of movie references in here today.
I'm the real Chainsaw Man, bitch. Wait, I'm a billionaire. What even is this thing in my hand? I can't
totally not a garbage disposal.
I can't pronounce Husqvarna either. But what's Husqvarna?
It's a brand name.
No.
I believe it's Scandinavian.
Give it a few more seconds. Hey, AOC, come here for a second.
Oh, he just accidentally get her pregnant.
I heard that they were all in vitro, though. All of his kids were conceived in vitro.
I think his plan is to fire all the bureaucrats and replace them with his kids. All right. Well, I think I'll cut it off there. So, what do you guys think is best? I think I gotta go with the Blues Brothers reference.
I like the Choppy Chainsaw Company.
Right.
I have to go with Hail to the King, baby, because it's an Army of Darkness reference.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't actually seen that.
Oh my god, you are a terrible nerd. You know that?
Yeah. Even I've seen Army of Darkness, and I've seen like no movies that haven't been shown in Frosted's Discord.
Frosted, turn in your nerd card.
All right. So Hammer, what are you going with?
I'll go with the reference to the. I'll go with Jack with the reference to Army of Darkness.
Oh, the Hail to the King, baby.
I'm a movie buff, so I have to kind of.
All right. Let's see. Terry, did you give yours?
No, I mean, I'll just go with Hail to the King, baby, just to make it easy, because I don't really have a preference out of any of them. I did not. None of them really tickled my funny bone.
None of them made his dick hard. Sorry.
All right. So Jamie Melquist, I think. Is he the one who did? Yeah. Okay. I don't know your tag on Twitter,
Yeah.
so.
Put in your Twitter handle if you have one.
Yeah, so I'll just copy that down real quick.
And then the plot twist is like at Quippers United, and there's
No.
What does it say on the chainsaw blade itself?
I can't read it.
It looks like it's in Spanish.
Engulfing
okay,
Flame.
so he's Engulfing Flame is his Twitter name.
All right, so is it just at Engulfing Flame?
That's an interesting Twitter name.
All right, and now on to our third article, which, as I mentioned, is going to reveal who's responsible for all this.
Is it the
Jews? Please tell me it's the Jews.
Oh,
yeah. Space reptilian Jews.
Yes. I mean, I already said Jews. You don't need to repeat yourself.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Is it them again, Yogi? It's always them, boo-boo.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, the Allies have found who was responsible, and it turns out it's the goddamn Spics.
Oh, no, there you go. Damn
What?
it, six
A letter to Latino MAGA.
Oh God.
Lest anyone think my ire is reserved for just white MAGA. And here we have a Shutterstock image of Latinos for Trump.
Vina Moore is the author's name.
I'm looking her up right now.
Just from the tiny thumbnail that I can see on the screen, she's already hideous.
Oh yeah, she's hideous. I'm just trying to find the most hideous picture of her that I can.
Yeah, this is all your fault, Six.
What did I do? We'll find out what you did, Six. This whole article is about how evil you are.
There you go. There's the there you go.
Oh, and Jamie Milquist is saying it's Engulfing Flame 1. There's a 1 after the name.
Wow, there's quite a few chins here.
This looks like a screenshot from the Netflix remake of Misery.
So about that Chinese phone book.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say it now. 6 minutes didn't do nothing.
Apparently, Johnny Blaze is also just as evil as Six.
Well, let's look at the evidence. All right.
Love you, Kyler.
To the Latina I saw wearing a MAGA hat, I hope you or your family get deported. I never thought I would think such a thing, but this last election hardened me. Having my pleas.
Me too.
Yeah. Having my pleas be ignored about the damage that a second Donald Trump term would cause is a slap in the face.
Well, is she also going to swallow her tears too, since she's hardening her heart?
She'll swallow something. All right.
Is she gonna turn and leave you?
That's the noise she makes at the buffet.
Golden Corral.
You're out of pot stickers.
I've resolved to no longer try to reason with or educate those who refuse to listen because I'm exhausted. And
end of article. That should be the end of the article right there.
And I'm sure they're all very upset that you're not going to try to educate them anymore.
I can hear her raptor talons clicking together as she tries to snap her teeth.
Do you think my anger and disgust were reserved for just white MAGA? You're sadly mistaken. At least I never...
She must not be talking about white people because the W is not capitalized. So it must
be... she's talking about Latinxes.
Oh, well, she says white MAGA, so does that mean that there's different colors of MAGA now?
Yeah,
there's
there's white MAGA, there's brown MAGA, which is the Latinxes, there's black MAGA.
They're like the Infinity Stones.
There's Jack's Basement MAGA.
Which is all the Asians.
Yeah.
All the Asian women.
Oh, they're all yellow. That's yellow MAGA then, right?
Yellow and sometimes a golden caramel color.
Oh, that makes sense because yellow is the Mind Stone. That's why they're good at math.
Yeah.
There you go. So do you have any loose ends you want to tie up, Jack? Wink, wink.
My lawyer says not to answer questions like that. It could be a Fed trap. I figured out what that picture reminds me of. She looks like Cleveland Brown's wife on the Cleveland Family Guy.
Wow. The most surprising thing there is that someone has watched the Cleveland Brown show.
No, you're no. Wow,
that was actually pretty impressive.
Thank you. Considering that I believe his voice actor was a white guy.
Probably.
That surprised me.
You're sadly mistaken. At least I never expected any kindness, compassion, or decency from them. So I wasn't disappointed that they intended to go down with the Trump ship. White people have always...
down with the ship.
Yeah. White people have
always been shit.
Yeah. White people have always been shit.
At least she capitalized white, or the W. Yeah. So.
Only because it's the start of the sentence.
Oh, good point.
The fact that 60% of Latinos voted for the person who has never been shy about his disdain for them still boggles my mind.
Okay, when has he ever said anything derogatory about them?
Oh.
In a way that they weren't illegal aliens.
No. You know this chick is serious because she didn't call them Latinx. they've been downgraded to Latinos. They get the gendered language. They deserve it.
That is true. Hey, six. We need your input here, pal.
No, I can explain this to you. They assume that all Latinos and Latinas are in fact illegal immigrants.
Pretty much, yes.
They conflate them together because it's a collective. It's not individualism.
And also, they need all the illegals to do their low-paid manual labor.
Yeah, I mean, well, thanks to that Lincoln fella and
who will pick the button if you get rid of all the? No, sorry, that's the wrong demographic.
Yeah, they already got rid of one group, so they're trying to bring in a new one.
Slavery is probably the only time Democrats lowered black unemployment.
Yeah.
If they had a cereal, would they be Latinos?
Mm.
Would that taste like churros? Because I would eat that.
Ooh, churros are yummy.
Yeah, we can keep the churros. The illegals have to go.
Jack, do you like elephant ears too?
Yes, of course.
Hell yeah,
I like
dude.
Sugar. I'm a fat guy. It's like saying, "Do you love diabetes?" I don't know. I like flavor.
Intellectually, I have an inkling as to why the Latino community voted the way they did. Plenty of
smart.
Because no one hates the illegal immigrants more than the legal migrants who came here the right way. Because they went through a fairly difficult process. To see some asshole skip the line is going to piss them off.
You see what Cynic said? Keep the churros, yeet the cholos.
Oh man, I would totally march in a protest carrying a sign saying "churros, not cholos."
Yeah. And I don't know what Six said, but I agree with no soy, so I'm with him all the way.
I think he's quoting.
Hide in my attic like Anne Frank, but he has to share with the squirrel, and you can't go anywhere near my ladies in the basement.
Yeah.
Just make sure you bring your own ballpoint pen.
I think Six is saying he's not illegal. He's something about the United States.
I'm guessing he's quoting a Taco Bell commercial.
United States.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Plenty of Latino immigrants who escape poverty, unrest, or violence in their homelands to settle in the United States take advantage of the limited safety net the United States offers them, such as food stamps or Medicaid.
You such bitch.
Are you saying that that Hispanic immigrants are leeching off our system?
Apparently.
Such programs often aren't offered in their countries of origin. Once they get comfortable, they lean into the colorism they drag from their homelands and internalize the dominant society's racism and xenophobia. Oh, so they're bringing their shit.
Is that why? Is that where they're always flying the flags of their country instead of ours?
Well, it's why you see so much rivalry between the Aztecs and the Incas.
Yeah.
All right. So far, what the author has told us is that the Hispanic immigrants are leeching off our system, and they're bringing their shitty culture here.
Do you think that AOC ever considers the fact that her surname is the same as a conquistador that killed how many countless Native Americans?
Oh, we don't talk about the Spanish influence on anybody from Central and South America. We don't no. We don't talk about all the breeding that happened there.
Right.
Unless you start speaking Aztec, bitch.
Yeah.
Pax Americanos.
I mean, at least they invented that cool death whistle.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. They bend over backwards, seeking acceptance from white oppressors who believe that they're all thieves, drug dealers, pet eaters, and whatever other negative stereotype they have about them. No, the Haitians are the pet eaters.
Yeah.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cats. Eat the cats.
Do they still have that guy Barbecue, the cannibal? That was
yes. He's still in charge.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They exhaust themselves.
What a glorious place.
Everybody wants to visit Haiti.
They exhaust themselves trying to prove that they are the good Latinos. Those Latinos who are poor, are criminals, or who try to immigrate after they did are regarded as freeloaders at best, evil at worst.
They can't be both?
I mean, you just called them bad and freeloaders.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with this. If you came in legally, then awesome. But if you just wandered over the Rio Grande when it was dry, then you're a piece of shit criminal. So get out.
Yeah, there's a very big difference between doing it legally versus doing it illegally. And how said legal people are actually contributing to society, whereas the illegal ones don't. Oh, but that's neither here nor there. Sorry.
That mentality is indicative of the I got mine, go get yours mentality that is especially prevalent in individualistic societies such as ours.
Or people that did the paperwork and were like, fuck you. Do you know how much work this was?
Yeah, and how expensive it was, too.
Yeah.
It's not cheap to immigrate to the United States.
Oh, I have to have a job because I'm a citizen now, and you just showed up and took my apartment.
I mean,
not to mention the fact that the immigration test that they have to pass, most American citizens wouldn't be able to pass.
True. I mean, hell, you need $400 just to get a real ID.
Fact check true.
Good memory.
All right. It breeds it breeds selfishness where those with that mentality prioritize their own well-being above others.
I tend to prioritize my well-being above all of you. No offense, but
welcome to humanity, because that's just how people tend to work.
Yeah, basic survival. If you don't cherish your own life, you're gonna die. Good luck with that shark attack, asshole.
Yeah, you don't have to swim faster than the shark. You just have to swim faster than your friend.
Right. Oh, cultures are beautiful. Shut up.
It also partly reflects how the dominant society triangulates BIPOC so that they bicker amongst themselves instead of going after the real enemy.
No. Let me edit that last sentence. The dominant society. Scratch that out and put JEWS.
And in chat, Six is saying he doesnn't have any llamas.
What?
I don't know the relevance, but all right.
Your llamas are Latinx?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, does she? I doubt she's using the word triangulate properly here, but whatever. All right.
Let's remember who we're talking about here, though. Come on.
However, the triangulation worked during the last election because the Latino community fell for the okie doke.
You put your left foot in. You put your left.
Is that an insult?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
But I know the phrase okie dokie, but no. Okay.
Do the okie. Do the okie doke.
Is a Pokemon.
Well, I've heard of the.
I think she meant hokey pokey.
No, the okie doke is a phrase. It means somebody got duped, like a trick.
Oh,
okay.
I've heard of the Humpty Hump, but I've never heard of the okie doke.
All right. They believed that by voting for a man who hates them, they'd be accepted into the MAGA cult by forsaking the black ancestry that many of them have. So
what?
doesn't that mean that also blacks are betraying you?
Yep.
But I guess it's just the Latino side that's causing them to be bad.
When did people from South America become black?
25 seconds ago.
Yeah.
When they voted for Biden.
She wrote this. Yeah.
Was that when they came down from outer space and sacrificed their plantness? Because remember, they're plant people from outer space, according to the one theory.
Let's see. Okay. However, as we're seeing, the Latino community is in find out season as Trump has begun his mass deportation efforts and has ordered the end of birthright citizenship.
Good.
A judge has...
Wait. Oh, well, what about the fuck around part? If they're in the find out season, they should have had to have gone through the fuck around part first.
Voting for Trump was the fucking around.
Oh, now they're okay, got it.
And once again, all Latinos are legal, apparently.
Of course.
Right.
Yes.
A judge has blocked the enforcement of the termination of birthright citizenship, but so far, the mass deportation efforts are ongoing.
Well, let's hope that block gets removed, because that is completely...
It ain't gonna last long.
I think that birthright citizenship, as it is described, makes zero sense. I don't think
We're the only country that does it.
Yes.
On the planet.
I don't think a pregnant woman should be able to stroll into the United States, plop out a baby, and go, there you go.
There's an anchor baby.
That was never the intention of the amendment. It was to make sure that the slaves that were freed were able to be citizens.
Yes. That was the intention behind it. Yeah.
That's not.
This will go up the line, and the Supreme Court will just go, and that'll be that.
The problem is that's going to incident for the future.
But you cut out Moon.
Oh, never mind then. I was just going to say that a lot of them are saying that can set a very dangerous precedent. So what's going to happen? You block all these people, then what's going to happen to people who actually would be able to legitimately use that, and they would be denied?
I think if your parents are citizens, then you should be born as a citizen. I don't think the simple act of being born in a country should make you a citizen. I think
then they would have to amend that.
Citizens.
Yeah, they would have to clarify the wording.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because the way it is right now, it makes zero fucking sense. But if you were to amend it to say your parents both had to be a citizen to make you one, then
I think we'd be okay with only one parent being a citizen.
Yeah, I have to agree with Terry on that one. I think one's good enough.
I'm fine with that too.
That's what it used to be. Was one parent you had to be born of an American citizen, but it got over the years manipulated into anybody that flopped a kid out on American soil just got their free ticket.
That's absurd.
Just like, are there any other countries that have that?
No,
we're the only one.
Like, not one.
Not a single one.
Maybe Fredonia.
Don't they also apply that to like military bases on foreign soil? If you were born there, you're also considered an American citizen?
Yes.
I thought so. Okay.
Because it is American soil in that other country. Yeah. Same with an embassy, same deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little difficult to get a pregnant chick over the fence, though.
Yeah.
Wow, that's what a catapult's for.
To survive. If they land hard, that kid shoots out like a missile, and then everybody freaks out that they're under attack.
Unless it's been amended, the Philippines could actually have the same law because their constitution is basically a direct copy of ours.
This whole thing can be settled very easily. Line up a whole bunch of trebuchets right at the border, fling those motherfuckers right the fuck back, and be like, "See you next time."
Yeah, that's true. Trebuchets have more distance than catapults.
Absolutely.
I am prepared to go to the Philippines, line up all their women, and sleep with the beautiful ones. That doesn't really relate, but somebody mentioned the Philippines, and they give great massages.
I don't know. With the Philippines, you have to look under the hood before you sleep with them. Just in case.
I thought those were Thailand.
It's got the same rules as Thailand. You can ask to inspect the goods first.
Are those do they call them like girly men or something?
Lady boys.
Lady boys? Okay, same difference.
The Philippines, they walk their chickens on a string.
A man's junk in the Philippines called a Filipinus. Man joke or dad joke. Ding!
I think that'd be the Manila Surprise.
Does the best vanilla come from Manila?
Yeah. All right, you're pushing your luck.
I know.
The vanilla in Manila would be me banging a Filipino chick on a sports arena.
That's Jack's new title, The Vanilla Manila.
All right. The Latino community is discovering that their oppressors played in their faces too late. Their oppressors played in their faces too late.
That just sounds sexual in some way.
Yeah, that sounds weird and like some dude into a kid on a playground.
It's like, don't play in my face.
Now they are coming to the black community, pleading for our help and asking for us to stand up for them by organizing such things as a recent Do Not Spend Day.
What?
I won't presume to speak for the entire black community. I don't know. It seems like you've been doing it so far.
Yeah, but this is the whole Mexican Latino community, not the black.
It seems like you're speaking for every community. All right.
Yeah.
But this black person is putting her foot down because their pleas are disingenuous. They think I am a mule and that my only purpose is to fight injustice for anyone darker than Cafe au lait.
Good.
If they
That's
think you're
racist.
a mule, then be careful, because the donkey shows down there. Yeah. All right.
Are they transporting the drugs? Oh,
Only the
if you're
fentanyl.
a mule.
I can't be of use to anyone else if I don't have my own oxygen mask on.
What?
In other words, help yourself before you help others.
But isn't that the same individualisticness that she was complaining about a few paragraphs ago?
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
I'm starting to think that she's a bit of a
Tard?
Hypocrite.
yeah, that too. A hypocrite, that's the word.
Tard
Right.
works too.
Right now, my community comes first. Besides, if the Latino community didn't have the self-respect or the self-preservation to not vote for someone who clearly stated they planned to banish them from this country, how do they expect me to respect them?
No. Sorry. He wants to banish the illegals.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
all
all of them,
illegals.
That's
They never make
all of them.
the distinction, do they?
The Latino
No, they do
community are not all illegals. He wants to get rid of
I
the
think you'll
illegals.
find this author disagrees with you.
Yeah, and also they have a new term that we don't call them Latinos anymore. We call them people of the taco truck.
Oh,
Yeah.
tacos. I like tacos.
That's spicy.
I'm making myself hungry. This is
We need tacos. Jack, go get us some tacos. bud.
Salsa Americans.
if I go out for tacos, none of you are getting any, even if we were all in the same room.
Oh,
I would
come
eat them all.
on.
No, fatty comes first. That's
Okay,
the
fine. How about some fajitas? That's better.
All right. Also,
rule.
hard shell or soft shell, because soft shell is superior.
The fuck they
Soft
are.
shell is superior, but sometimes I just like the sound of a crunchy taco.
Well, the thing is, it really depends on the kind of meat that you're having. Because if you have like steak, like fajita meat in a taco, yeah, soft shells are going to be better.
Yeah.
But if you've got like that kind of like ground beefy kind of seasoning, that would be your more of your crunchy type.
When I voted for Kamala Harris, the Latino community.
No, we're talking
Elon
tacos
Musk.
here, goddammit.
All right. When I voted for Kamala Harris, the Latino community was way down on my list. Hey, same when I voted for Trump. All right.
Yeah.
I voted for my self-interest, just as preserving DEI initiatives, voting rights, and reproductive rights.
That word is day, not DEI. It's day.
Dale. However, my self-interest would benefit them in the end, as they would be assured that they would maintain their citizenship, and mass deportation wouldn't be on the agenda.
Fine, then you can go with them. We'll kick your ass out too.
The Latino community didn't even have
Hey, Walker. Good one. I like that.
You gotta pitch that one to Scribe. All right. The Latino community didn't even have self-preservation in mind when they voted. They wanted white adjacency so badly that they thought voting for an incompetent, vile bigot would do that for them.
Huh?
Sadly, they were wrong, and they took my community down with them because their vote brought a death knell to our rights, as well as DEI is being eroded. This is something
Sounds
I
like
don't...
She's talking about like the hobbits brought down the value of the neighborhood. God, she sounds like a fucking racist.
No, she is.
She actually is being very racist with some of the shit she's saying.
I mean, I think in the first paragraph she said white people are shit, so I'm guessing, yeah.
She did.
The racism ship has sailed. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But usually you get that like us versus them mentality where it's all of us against evil whitey. But she's even like crapping on the light brown people for no reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they voted for Trump. That's heresy.
It's Kamala heresy.
And she's also talking about this. It brought a death knell to our rights as well as DEI. No, DEI was racist as fuck to begin with.
Well, yeah,
that's why she loved it.
Yeah, of course she would, because it benefits her ugly ass.
Yeah.
This is
Anybody else is like, no, we can't have that.
This is something I don't think I can ever forgive. So to the Latino in the MAGA hat, I hope everything is working out well for you. Because if not, don't come crying to me. Don't I'm cajole, but I know she's talking about Latino, so maybe it's cajole. Don't cajole me by saying that we need to stick together. That ship has long sailed. The time to come together was on November 5th, 2024. Your people refused the offer. I don't give a damn about your tears. You didn't give a damn about your future when you voted for that bastard.
Look, so I don't give a damn about tier either. I think we can all agree on that.
So why should I give a damn about yours? Signed, a member of the 92%.
Signed, go fuck yourself.
I don't know what the 92% means, but
I don't understand the reasoning behind this whole thing. Who is your audience here? Is the people that are on your side? Well, this makes no sense because they're already on your side. If you're going about trying to get the people on the other side, all you did was make them less on your side. So this is just you spooging your personal hate all over the place and just trying to get victim points. That's all it is.
This is 100% preaching to the choir. I don't think she has any intention of converting anyone, changing any minds. She just wants her own side to give her a pat on the back and say, you did good.
Well, I think it's actually two-sided.
One of the comments, the same goes for Arabs. I just love that this election has made them show their true colors and that they are going full racist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think that you got two aspects here. One, she does want the back pats, but at the same time, a lot of people like this expect you to capitulate through this kind of shaming. They want some sort of like apology ritual.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Well, it never works, but they want to hear it anyway.
It used to work before Trump. Don't work anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, Orange Man ruined everything, apparently. And for those of you Latinos that voted for Trump, that's good work, Lou. Keep it up. You'll get promoted.
Yeah.
Promote you to sergeant. That was a Simpsons reference.
I just love at the end, like, the refusal to help. She sounds like the frickin' Pharaoh, like, refusing to let the Hebrews go.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it was the same situation. Who's going to pick the crops for the Pharaoh?
Yeah.
Who's going to pick the cotton for the South?
All right.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same mentality.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with the end of
this
the
is
third
basically
article,
sea lioning anyway. So,
with the end of the third article comes the final game, and that, of course, is Po or No Gender Edition.
Oh Christ! I hate you.
Where I will give you 3 genders, 2 of which are from the LGBTIA wiki, meaning they're 100% real, and 1 I made up, and you have to figure out which one is made up.
It's B. Lock in B, Eddie.
No preemptive guesses.
I think the last time I was in the show, me and Terry got it right.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever gotten one of these right.
Here's a new chance.
Gender A. Phoba gender. Gender that the person with it is extremely scared of.
What?
You know, for a second there, I thought you said fupa gender. And I was prepared to be very angry with you.
Gender B.
Yeah.
There are people out there with a very scary fupa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Gender B. Tim gender.
Just Tim Pool gender?
Gender related to a person you don't know named Tim.
You wear a beanie.
Right. There are some that call me Tim.
All right. Gender C. Blood cat. Xenogender related to cats covered in blood or cats that can manipulate blood.
Oh, that's fucked up. Pussy blood. Great.
All right. So I'll start a poll for the chat so they can get in on it. And don't forget one of the options that they're all real.
Tim gender could actually be real. There is a phobia out there for things that you don't face, like antideophobia.
What's that?
It's the fear of being watched by a duck.
That's a real fear. I'm terrified of it.
It is.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one. Yeah. All right. So let's see. C and All Real are in the lead. All right. So, Hammer, what are you going with?
I am considering. Well, everyone else is going for the. I'll go there. I have chosen.
Well, you have to tell me the choice.
Oh, do I have to tell you the choice? I wanted to get away. I wanted to get away with it.
We don't have secret ballots here. All right.
I went with A.
Okay. All right. Moon.
I'm doing Blood Cat because that just sounds retarded.
All right. Terry.
I'll go B just to keep all the options covered.
All right. And Jack.
I don't know. They're all real. Who fucking knows? You own this goddamn website. I am more and more convinced of it.
Let's see. Chat. C and All. Oh wait, All Real just pulled ahead with C in second. No, they're tied. Oh, it keeps going back and forth.
Yep.
I need to learn to type faster so I can look all these things up.
Wait, someone keeps voting and unvoting.
Can you do that?
You can't.
I don't know.
No.
Oh.
There's no way to unvote.
All right, well, give it a few more seconds.
I almost went with C.
Maybe you should
Gonna
have.
start crying.
Well, most of the
every time
genders usually have the word gender in them, so that's the only thing. If it was said Blood Cat gender, I would have been like, oh, that's. But it just says Blood Cat.
They don't always have to have that.
They don't always have to, but they generally do.
Sometimes they end in choric.
I mean, they're all fake and gay anyway. So
Yeah, that's a good point.
You cannot be serious. That is heresy of the highest order. That is very offensive. These are very real genders.
yeah.
Right. Well, so it looks like chat went with All Real, followed by C. All right. And the answer is B is fake.
Woohoo!
Gay.
just covering all the bases paid off.
I don't know. I just love that stupid idea. So just some guy you don't know named Tim.
Yeah.
In 6 months, that'll be a real gender, like Doom Guy gender.
Oh, sure.
I wish Doom Guy gender was real.
I'm thinking that some super fan from the Tim Pool podcast will come by and just make up a flag that has the fucking beanie on it. And it'll all be gray except for the beanie.
It'll be a beanie sitting on a fence.
Yes.
I was between B and D because A and C are they sounded real in the sense of retarded enough to be on the website. So I was like, it's either B or D. Either Tim Gender is actually on there or it's not. But the other two I was pretty sure were quote unquote real.
Legitimate. Yeah.
So here's the very boring phoba gender flag. Like,
oh my god!
Like I don't.
Looks like a television test pattern.
Yeah, did somebody get that tilted just a little too much?
Yeah, I feel like I'm watching Cinemax in the 80s.
Well, no, it makes sense. They were too scared to actually draw the gender on the flag.
You know, all you need right now is like a Max Headroom in the middle. Then it'd be like that fucking dude that took over that one.
The broadcast.
Yeah. He's like, he's a freaking nerd.
All right, and here's the one for Blood Cat.
Blood Cat.
Oh god,
That is so lazy.
Well, exactly what you were advertised as. It's like exactly what it says on the tin.
That's like something you see like a hematologist office. Like, here, look.
I'm telling you, there is some kind of connection between autism and these weird gender things.
No, genuinely there is. Like, not even joking. There is.
That science has got to be the most legit science in the last 10 years. Seriously, it's fucking ridiculous.
Well, of course, that's not all.
Oh god, we've got another one.
Because well, no, there are only two flags because one was fake.
Oh, right.
All right. because we also have Porno Gender Edition, Too Retarded for TV.
Too gay for San Francisco.
Oh. Where I give you a gender that is too retarded for you guys to think I made it up, but it's also too fun, too stupid not to share.
And then it's just going to be man.
Yeah. Fupa gender. Yeah.
What?
I knew it.
All right. And that gender is forever snuggle gender. Xenogender related to the signature Z move of the Pokemon Mimikyu. Let's snuggle forever.
Oh my god!
What?
Okay, yeah. If you had put this on the poll, I would have known that it was real, because I don't think you know anything about Pokemon to make that up.
I am embarrassed to say that I thought this was the Snuggle Bear from the fabric softener commercials.
I thought it was going to be just a shh, just let it happen.
Yeah.
I know there's a Pikachu. I know that one.
Yeah,
right.
but like the odds of you knowing what a Z move is or what a Mimikyu is so astronomically low. Okay, Frosted.
It's a Z move.
It's a Z move.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's a Z move. It's a Z dash.
Z.
No, right. Zed was the name of the leader of the gang in Police Academy 2. That was Zed.
He was also the bad guy that took over from Rita Repulsor on Power Rangers.
Yep.
His brain was exposed. Yeah. So yeah, they could be referencing that. I rule nothing out.
All right, and here's the flag. I'm guessing that's the Pokemon.
It is.
Is that a dead Pikachu at the top?
So kind of, yes. So the whole point is that it's disguising itself as Pikachu, and like, yeah.
And if only there was a website. If only there was a website where we could read about these Pokemon.
Oh
yes.
Wait.
I mean, I would be happy for the final article to be me reading from Smogon.
Oh God.
But no. As promised, our last article will be what we can do about the horrors that Trump is unleashing.
Does it involve a Snuggie or Snuggle gender?
Does it involve me reading from Smogon? Because I think that is the key to defeating Trump.
Only a military coup can save the U.S.
Oh, okay.
Philip Oakley.
And
okay. Go on.
Oh, look at him.
They want to live in a military junta, but they don't want to live under Trump. Make it make sense.
Okay, this guy.
Bran on Twitter just posted a link to Mimikyu on Bulbapedia. So if you do want to know more about Mimikyu, and I'm sure you all do, head over to Bran Radiri's Twitter page. He has posted a link for you.
Okay, our author's link. His picture is in chat, and this guy seriously needs to brush his hair.
Wow, he's like holding an apple. It's so random.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably the first food he's seen in 3 or 4 days based on that hobo look he's got.
That's so random. It made me Lamau.
Lamau.
Yeah. Wow, he's so quirky and unique.
I was going to say, did you raffle Mao? Or just Lamau?
I raffle coptered. All right.
Raffle Mao.
What would be... Is Raffle Mao a Pokemon?
No.
No.
What would be worse? A country run by Trump and his table of degenerates, or the military?
No. Like it matters.
I guess for most sane people, the answer is easy. Let's get the army in.
What?
I've spent my life as a pseudo-hippie, living on the edges of society.
Gee, we couldn't tell. Couldn't tell by that picture.
You're going to do great under the authoritarian regimentation of a military coup. Yeah.
Get ready to face the wall, comrade. All right.
Yeah.
I've had so many jobs I can't write them all down, and I've tried to lead a peaceful life as best I can.
The next sentence says everything.
I'm not even American. I'm British and live in France. Oh, the worst combination possible. Ugh.
In other words, he's a fag. He's a fag. You just say it. He's a fag.
I've only been to the U.S. once, and that was on a stopover on the way to that other ex-British colony, Australia.
Oh, Terry.
Hopefully he left. Hopefully he went back home.
He's coming after you, Terry.
Yeah.
Wait,
He's channeling you, Terry.
You were going from France to Australia, and you stopped at the U.S. on the way? I'm not a geography expert, but I feel like that's...
Usually they fly
Doesn't seem like it's on the way to me.
He went the long way, okay?
Get on the wrong plane.
It might have been a refueling stop. Maybe they flew to America, then refueled, and then flew the rest of the way or something.
Don't you get it? He flew over the Arctic Circle, landed in Alaska, and then went down to Australia. Quick and easy.
Like you do.
Opposite. I guess he could have flown to Florida.
Let's face it, this guy's retarded. So he probably got on the wrong plane. And,
he probably ended up at an Outback Steakhouse and thought it was Australia.
yeah.
Indeed.
He wanted
went to
Bloomin'
Melbourne,
Onion.
Florida.
Hey, back up on my blooming onions. I like that.
I'm trying to go to the bathroom. Am I a bloke or a Sheila? All right. I went to a boarding school that was mostly populated by hard military sons. They were hard. So I don't have a particular affinity for the military either. Saying that, okay, learn to use punctuation. Saying that, I see no other sane option. Do you?
Yes. Don't be stupid.
Be a smarty.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Don't be stupid,
Stay in
retard.
your lane, red coat.
Oh.
The military could take over the running of the country for a period until new elections are announced at some point in the future.
For only 28 days, then?
Yeah, no, really, we'll have elections again, we promise.
Yeah.
In the meantime, a purge of all MAGA infiltrators in all levels of government is conducted. Trump and his acolytes are charged with endangering democracy and humanity and imprisoned for life. No parole.
Okay, so enough of the democracy bullshit, okay? They really need to stop using that word because it makes them sound like they have no idea what it even fucking means.
They endangered democracy by getting elected.
No. You're making the mistake of thinking democracy means democracy. It doesn't. Democracy means bureaucracy, and specifically leftist bureaucracy.
I can't think of a better way to save democracy than by overthrowing the democratically elected leader.
Exactly.
With the military.
Yeah.
Is this guy's hero Robespierre?
Yeah. Fox News, X, Facebook, and all the other moronic organs of MAGA propaganda are shut down, and their owners and presenters are also imprisoned. No parole.
Wait, they think Mark Zuckerberg is on the right?
Okay, so we're overthrowing the government. We're shutting down the press.
Yeah.
Starting to sound like Ukraine.
Very, very democratic.
When all the mayhem and fighting has died down and people come to their senses by a carefully crafted diet of news messages, elections can be held with a whole new bunch of young, interesting, and intelligent candidates.
And only one candidate.
And we can all dance in the rainbow fields with the unicorns.
Yep, Kyler is correct. Oh, he's a commie.
Of course he is. They all are.
Sounds great, doesn't it?
No.
But what happens if the military commanders go AWOL and assume total That's not what AWOL means. That means they leave the military. Okay. But what happens if the military commanders go AWOL and assume total power and disregard for the law? What if one... oh, you mean like the thing that 99.99% chance would happen? Okay. What if one general decides he wants to become a ruthless dictator like Caesar or Caligula? That could happen. But seeing as that's what's happening already, that's a chance you might have to take.
Oh, you get fucking hell.
Seeing that AWOL means away without leave, he's basically saying, oh, so all these military commanders, they went on an unapproved vacation and took over everything.
So basically his answer is, you gotta break a few eggs. Yeah.
Yes.
Personally, I don't see why this couldn't work. As I said, I'm not smart. As I said above, I've known a lot of military personnel in my time, and while they can be a bit stiff and wooden, why are you always talking about how hard and stiff they are?
He's
probably stroking his dick as he wrote this thing, man.
As well as savage and possibly psychopathic. Most of them seem decent folk.
Wait. Savage is one of those no-no words. This author just offended all the Native Americans again. Johnny, are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay, Johnny? He isn't even here.
Psychopathic isn't that also very psychopathic is anti-neurodivergent. I'm just saying it now.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay. My neighbor up the road is an ex-British army soldier who is a strict vegan and spends most of his time studying Eastern philosophies.
You can just say faggot. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
He's certainly not a crazy...
Moonshock heard about this guy. He's have to give him a call.
Yeah. He's certainly not a crazed right-winger and told me one morning over a cup of tea that if he hadn't gone into the military, he probably would have become a priest. Wow, that would have been terrible. He's contributing to society much more now.
Yeah.
I think he made a good decision. So how could a coup happen? It's easy, right? Doesn't the US have the biggest military in the world? Aren't its air forces, the Navy, Army, and actual Air Force, the three biggest air forces in the world? And has more tanks and military personnel than the entire world put together?
Yep.
How difficult would it be to surround the White House or Trump's seedy hideout in Florida and simply say, "Come out with your hands up or we'll start firing"?
And then Trump he just turns around and says, "No, you're fired."
Puts on sunglasses.
Yes.
Trump and his henchmen are cowards. They would walk straight out crying and say something absurd like, "It was the Europeans, it's their fault." Okay? Shut up, Donald. Just get in the Jeep.
Yeah.
Not a shot or a death has to happen. Of course, the Capitol Hill mob would riot, but I'm sure a well-equipped military could deal with them.
Without any shots or deaths happening?
Yeah. No one would get hurt. I swear.
Yeah, totally not.
Yep. The military overthrowing the president, who is the most popular he's ever been, and is popular with people who love guns. Yeah, yes. That would be super easy to convince them. Yeah.
Barely an inconvenience.
Yeah. Okay. Many reading this might be shocked and accuse me of not showing enough respect for the robustness of democracy. Furthermore, countries that have had ruthless military leaders might say, "You don't know what you're talking about, Phil. You're only writing this for clickbait." I'm not. I think this would be a solution. A final solution, if you will.
I was so hoping he'd say, "I'm not. My name is Tom."
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, "Why are you saying that? I'm not named Phil." I think this would be a solution, and it could be peaceful. And if the MAGA clowns and Proud Boys and all the other far right-wing groups want to fight, let them fight. After all, they are always going on about how hard they are. There he goes again, about how hard they are. Okay, let's prove it. Pull down your pants.
He loves...
Again, without any shots or deaths happening.
Yep.
Hard-ons.
Okay, so...
what a large gun barrel you have.
So, according to you people, they almost overthrew the government and killed tons of people because they lost an election. How do you think they'll respond if you actually have the military overthrow Trump?
Yeah, super peaceful.
Let's see. You're confused, Phil. You're out of your depth. You're not even American. No, I'm not. But I'm European, and I don't want Nazis like Musk. And let's be clear here, this guy's a fucking Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that why he's got Jewish relatives?
Well,
Yeah,
he
he's a
could have
total
just
Nazi.
said, instead of saying European, he could have said pussy. It's less characters when you're typing.
Yeah, I know. No, maybe he gets paid by the length of the article and he's just trying to stress it out.
Yeah.
Or that man-child Vance coming over here and whipping up populist sentiment any more than there already is. But how dare he want to listen to the people?
Right?
That's not how democracy works.
No.
Worse, he wants to listen to Flyover Country. Ugh.
Is it just me, or does Vance always look like he's got like some kind of eyeshadow or eye makeup on?
I think he does.
Because he's got like his eyes are really dark around the edges. It almost looks like he's wearing eyeshadow.
I think he grew up as a goth girl.
He's a transgender?
Maybe like one of his ancestors was a raccoon. I don't know.
That would explain a lot.
JD, why are you digging around in the trash cans again? Right.
Oh.
Well, then at least he can say, well, I'm a coon. Didn't you know that?
Yeah.
Go home. We don't want you here. Of course it doesn't have to be like this. Public disregard for anything Trump does might work. What if organizations, institutions, and police forces just ignore him? What if individual states just say no? What about mass civil disobedience? Then what?
Then they get their asses shot. There you go. Done.
Civil war? Probably not. The problem is these guys have a lot of control over the media. It's hard to mobilize an entire country, even if things get really bad. But not the military. That's why military coups are effective. No one can stop raw power.
Want to bet?
Not even Trump.
Okay, first of all, the right does not have a lot of control over the media. They have probably the least amount of power over it. You know, and second, did this person not even realize the soft coup that was perpetrated against Biden by his own party?
Did anybody remember the 20 years we spent fighting a bunch of goat herders in a shithole country?
Yeah.
And losing?
Only 20? I think you've been doing that a lot longer.
Probably.
You know, or like how Johnny says, BLM and Antifa between 20 and 22. All the shit that they did. The Summer of Love, for example.
No, that was fiery, but mostly peaceful.
Of course it was.
Oh, man.
That was sacred.
If only. I want Pete Hegseth to appoint General Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that would cut down to the pedophile problem we got.
Like they find him like cutting wood, and it's like, we need you back in. I told you I wouldn't do it again.
It just goes to show you how one-sided their vision is. It's like they don't see the kind of shit that their side did at all for the last.
No, of course not.
No, their side is righteous. Your side is evil.
When has a military coup ever turned out well? Like installed a better government?
That word never comes to mind.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I don't expect it to happen. In fact, if it did, I would be as shocked as you. But that's what I thought when I woke up this morning. How about a military coup?
You're not even in this country, motherfucker, so shut the hell up.
Did this article start with Dear Diary?
Yeah. He must be like reading a dream. Like, I had a dream last night that the United States had a military coup.
No. It started with stop reading this, Mum.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
I hate my dad. All right. I'll leave it with you. Have a nice day. Life.
Daddy never loved me.
Wait, it's Life Day? Oh, shit. Someone tell Chewie.
Oh.
I gotta go hang out with the Wookiees.
Yep.
Let's see.
I'm afraid it's worse than you think. What a pussy.
Yeah. Although satire is your goal here. It's like, no, it wasn't. I'm serious.
If there's one group that the Americans don't care to hear from, it's the Brits.
Yeah, nothing personal, Brits, but we fought a war, so we don't have to listen to your king. Or your French loving sellout hippies.
Evil in chat, dear penthouse.
Well, what was not the Second Amendment, the whole purpose behind that is so that in the event that there was a necessity for an overthrowing of the government by armed citizens.
Yeah, like the government gets a little too frisky. Everybody's got themselves a one-man militia.
Yeah.
No. It's for hunting deer. That's why you only need very specific rifles.
Yeah.
And by deer, they mean government officials.
Exactly. And the First Amendment exists to protect everything else. And the Second Amendment exists to protect the First Amendment.
Yeah, it's all circular. So you get to the 19th, and then we just get kind of crazy. It's like tattoos. You had a theme, and then you start doing the fun ones.
I think wasn't it the 13th was also a bit of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look, there's a lot of them that are pretty questionable, but
You don't have to go that far down. The Third Amendment's pretty stupid now.
Yeah,
I don't even know what the third one is.
You have that thing called suffrage. I don't know about that.
Who wants them to suffer?
From what I've gleaned, the 19th is women voting and the 13th is getting rid of slavery. So those are the two we need to abolish.
The third is you don't have to house soldiers in your house during war.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of...
I don't ever have to house soldiers. Suck it, bitches. I did see a lawsuit where a guy sued the police department because they came in and took over his house, and he sued them under the Third Amendment.
This is what metastasized TDS looks like. Don't even say that fucking word in front of me.
Well,
You're the one who read it.
Metastasized?
Yes, because that's what happened to me, but not with TDS, of course.
I'm
Why are you thinking that so much?
Surprised the guy called himself European. Most Brits don't want to be associated with the continent. So that just shows you what a true commie he is. He was associating with the Europeans. Why the fuck would we listen to the Europeans? What have you guys done for us?
I want to vote yes for a military. Wow, the fucking Secret Service needs to take a look at this fucking website.
The guy that sued under the Third Amendment, what happened with that?
I don't remember.
Probably Google it.
It was like a decade ago, but I thought it was an interesting trial strategy because they basically kicked him out of his own house for a couple days while they surveilled one of his neighbors.
Now, Frosted, you realize what you just did to that man's confidence. You're going to be like, wow, my comment got 50 likes. I must be important. And then he realizes they're only from one person. Oh.
No, but that means that one person really, really, really liked it. So that's still good.
Haven't you heard that story about the kid throwing the starfish back in the ocean? Yeah. Never mind. Okay. Well, that's all I have for tonight, gentlemen. So I'll take a moment to shill my co-hosts and guest. Hammer has his Minions nights on Wednesdays at is it 9 p.m. Eastern?
Yes, 9 p.m. Eastern. We have a pre-show on Rumble at 8:30. That's where we get to say whatever we want.
Yeah,
yes.
that's where
YouTube
they have
show. We gotta follow the rules.
That's where they have the racial slurs and gratuitous nudity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It also preps people for what the songs are going to be for the outro for the show. So if you're on Rumble, you'll actually hear parts of the songs.
Yeah, 95% of the stream is figuring out what the end song is.
It's the important part. No one cares about the topics. You got to have some kind of content. So,
yeah, exactly.
You guys do like hymnals or something?
No, what we do is we pick a song for the end of the show. So we'll pick a band. Like what was Def Leppard was last night?
Yeah.
I thought you had like a barbershop quartet kind of thing going on.
No. We just pick popular music that kind of fits the theme of the show. So it's like rock and it's maybe some pop or something like that. And we pick 4 songs and we give the people 4 songs and they pick what the show outro song is going to be.
Have you guys even done Pink Floyd yet?
No.
It's kind of outside the kind of music we're looking for the show. But
what you mean?
I mean, we had Def Leppard. We've had the Beatles. We had who do we have? We have all kinds of people, so it's not like it's one. We had ABBA a couple of weeks ago. I mean, so
you're not helping your case.
Well, the case is that we don't follow a specic line. That we kind of
strangely German marching music from 39 to 45.
We were considering Nightwish. I mean, we're not.
right. Well,
I think next week should be Epica.
Yeah. The bigger question.
I mean, it is Black History Month. It is Black History Month.
Yeah, unfortunately, for 7 more days. But
Eddie Murphy. If it's Black History Month, go with Eddie Murphy.
We have to answer the biggest burning question. That would be: did Pink Floyd die of a pink fentanyl overdose? Oh, come on! That's funny, damn it.
Hey, Jack, that guy won that suit for the Third Amendment.
Hammer, Hammer, we're gonna need you next week to replace Moon.
Maybe the week after.
I think we're moving on up.
Well, I do have another infusion in 2 weeks, so maybe you can take my place that way.
You might have to cut one of your nipples off, though.
Geez, I only chewed food.
I only have one left.
No, I meant Hammer. If he's taking your spot, there'll be Hammer shock.
Plus, you'll also have to get stage 4 melanoma too.
Well, not the right age for it to happen. So
all part of the process.
Anybody that wants to take my place has to have.
He's a method actor.
Yeah. Just remember, I'm so important. You have to catch cancer to take my place.
No. Like Hammer actually became gay just to fill in for Jack. That's just how.
I'm only gay on TV. Okay, so don't worry about it.
He's on TV a lot. All right. Okay. Moon has his Twitch channel linked in the description where he plays games that aren't as good as Super Seducer.
Yeah.
All right.
It's very easy to get him to stop saying that line. There's one very simple course of action you can take.
Motherfucker, the thing that the only time you said you will ever watch my channel is if I play that fucking game. If I'm going to have you as a permanent viewer, I would run out of so much. I'm like, no, how many different fucking ways can you play that game to have you still be there in the audience?
All I said was that if you stream it, I will watch. That's it. If you stream it and you tell me about it, I will watch.
You can only stream that game so many times.
Yeah,
so
but
if
you
I'm
didn't
going
finish
to
it.
have you as a regular viewer, that is the only.
I never said anything about regular. I said if you stream it, I will watch it.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe you'll blow him away with your playthrough of Super Seducer. He'll watch you play some other games.
Yeah, but you didn't even finish Super Seducer 2. Like, I was in the audience while you were playing that, and then you stopped playing it without finishing it, and so I haven't been back.
You gave us down.
You gave us Super Seducer blue balls.
Yes.
The perfect title for that.
Anyway, so what does it matter?
All right. Well, and Terry is on Hammer's Minions Nights on Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. He's also on Mr. Adams streams on Mondays. Yep. And he's on Games with Terry with Jack on his channel Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. What game are you guys doing right now?
The second in the Deponia series, Chaos on Deponia, I believe it's called.
Yeah, you just got past the platypuses.
Yep.
Okay, fine, Terry. If you want me to watch you play those games, then you have to do some of the Sierra Quest games.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck whether you watch or not.
Same difference. There you go.
I don't care.
Right.
Watch or don't watch is not.
I think we're making progress. All right.
There's a lot of politics in video games.
And good group session, Terry. Good group session.
Jack, anything you want to shill?
I'll be on Monkey in the morning, probably later tonight, and
sometime this year.
Dude, when do you ever sleep, bro?
I don't sleep. That's just that.
Yes. Okay, at least Kyler's on the right page with the Perry the Platypus reference.
Who?
You people are so uncultured.
Apparently, we need to kiss and make up, Terry. Sorry, we're just gonna have to be enemies forever.
That was an honest response.
That's okay, though. I feel the same way.
I hope so.
But were you done chilling, Jack?
Yeah, I'll be on Monkey in the morning with Ranting Monkey, probably later tonight. And, of course, I've got the comic book channel with Bad Comic Reviews and Roll for Sandy, which will be coming back here shortly.
What's Roll for Sanity again?
That's my unboxing channel where I look at board games, show you all the components.
How many channels do you have?
8.
What? Jesus. Now, do you do like those really big board games like fucking Zombicide, shit like that?
Oh yeah,
or you just do...
Zombicide all the way down to like Connect 4. So
cool.
Different editions are slightly different. Like if you look at the old Clue games, the board is different. It's got different layouts and different art. And there are collectors out there that want to know which pieces are supposed to be with those boards. That's what I aim at.
Do you remember that old game Hotels? That board game Hotels? That one was awesome. I loved that game.
I don't think
I remember Monopoly. That had hotels in it.
Monopoly? What's that? I never heard of it.
All right. Well, okay.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot of cool obscure board games out there.
Sorry.
All right. Well, we should be back next week at the usual time of Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys then.
See you guys.
Oh wait,
Hey,
I have to be the gay Jack. Boy.